Hey, it's Frank here for Yogomi, and I've got something different in this video that I've never really done before, and it's something new that I'm talking about for the first time, and that is mechanical keyboards. I have become absolutely fascinated with the culture surrounding mechanical keyboards, and even though it feels new to me now, it's actually really not that new. I actually used to use mechanical keyboards a very, very long time ago when I got my first computers, which were Apples. I've been an Apple user since my first computer in the very, very early 90s. The first keyboards that came with those computers, and pretty much every computer from back then, were mechanical keyboard. And some of the keyboards that came out back then were designed around some keyboards that were out. There's a very popular IBM keyboard that a lot of people will remember if you're really into the history of keyboards, especially mechanical keyboards. I still have some of my mechanical keyboards from back in the day. This is the Apple Extended Keyboard 2. This came out in 1990, and it is an amazing keyboard. I still love this keyboard, and even though years down the road I had upgraded my Macs, I still wanted to go back and make sure I had this keyboard. Now in 1995, Apple decided to upgrade to what they call the Apple Design keyboard. I think this keyboard was sort of a downgrade. I thought it felt kind of strange. It didn't seem to have the same quality. I just really thought that the original Apple Extended keyboard was better. Not only did it look better, it just felt better, it typed better, it sounded better. Now, Apple would continue to evolve their keyboards to what they have now, which are these very, very low profile keyboards, which I absolutely love. I really love these keyboards. I love how thin they are. I love the way they feel. I love the way they sound. And it really didn't make sense to me why you would want anything more than this. I really thought that this was the more futuristic and forward-thinking keyboard. But when I started creating content and I started streaming, I started meeting a lot of people that were really into PC gaming. Something I'm getting back into as I'm about to build a whole brand new gaming PC for Yogomi. Now, along with getting a gaming PC, you've got to get keyboards. So I started doing some research and asking some friends about their keyboards and what they use. And a lot of them had different opinions about certain brands. And then a friend of mine told me about building his own keyboard. And I never really thought about it, and I never really looked into it because, again, being an Apple user, I buy Apple computers to do work on, not to work on a computer, if that makes sense. Building PCs has never been something that I've been into, but now, as I said, I'm about to build a gaming PC, so I'm focusing more on keyboards. And what's so crazy is I had no idea just how vast the mechanical keyboard culture is. It is absolutely amazing, and I've become a little bit obsessed. For the last several months, I've been searching the web and watching tons of videos. I follow mechanical keyboard content creators now. I look up mechanical keyboards. I'm to the point where I don't look at certain brands and I only look at this type of brand. And I always look for a source that's going to give me the best advice on what kind of mechanical keyboard that I should get. But once I really got into it and I started to kind of assess all the information that I had found and what I had pulled from it, I've decided that at this moment, I don't really have the time or the space to just continue to build mechanical keyboards. So I started looking around for what is the best pre-built mechanical keyboard. Now, I knew what I was looking for. I would watch a lot of mechanical keyboard videos, And I knew that there was a certain sound that I just really liked. I found someone that used porcelain keycaps to make this beautiful marble clack sound. It was just so amazing. Then I would hear other sounds, and I really realized that I really like what is called the thock. I'm a noob when it comes to mechanical keyboards, so these are sounds that I've just recently learned, but I do understand what they are. So after looking around and doing some research and watching a ton of reviews, I decided to buy my first pre-built mechanical keyboard. And that board is the Low-Free Flow. Now, I started with the 84 key because I wasn't sure I was gonna like it. I'm a person that really likes the number keys, and I also like my arrow keys to be separated. Now, that took some getting used to, but I absolutely love this keyboard. It delivered on everything that I was looking for on this mechanical keyboard journey that I decided to take. Now, what I really love about the Low-Free Flow and why I bought it is because I'm still getting what I prefer, which is a low-profile keyboard. When you think about mechanical keyboards, it's just pretty low profile. And apparently they just came out with a new one that's even lower. But this really delivered on everything that I wanted in a mechanical keyboard, from the feel, the materials that it's made from, and even the way that it sounds. I liked it so much that I decided to get the 100 key one because I need the number pad when I'm doing a lot of designing or coding or any kind of development or editing or anything I'm doing on my main work computer over on this workstation. And it has really delivered, and I truly, truly love this keyboard. I have a career as a designer, and I've been in this career for about 30 years. So often when I go to bed at night, I bring up my iPad and I do search for design because I'm always looking for inspiration, but not just like web or mobile, all kinds of things. Industrial design, product design, and not just new stuff, even older things from the 60s and 70s and 80s. I'll look on sites like Behance and Dribbble, but I'll also look on Pinterest and Tumblr. And one night when I was looking on Tumblr, I wasn't even looking for mechanical keyboards. I discovered something that I saw that I thought was so absolutely amazing. And this was the catalyst of sending me down the rabbit hole for mechanical keyboards. And that product was the Electronic Materials Office Alter One keyboard. I saw the photos of this and I was very taken by the design of it. And once I saw this and saw that it was a mechanical keyboard, I just started Googling mechanical keyboards and just searching and finding so many different sites and different Tumblrs that just talked about mechanical keyboards, and I became absolutely fascinated. But again, I decided that I was going to stick with pre-built mechanical keyboards, at least for now. So I decided to order the one that started it all for me. Now, it took a while for this to come out because when I ordered it, it was still in pre-order status. The Low-Free Flow was available, so I was able to get that right away and at least get used to using a mechanical keyboard as opposed to the thin Apple keyboard that I'm more used to using. The thing about the Alter One is it totally delivers on the design. I was a little worried that it might not look like it did when it was depicted on the website, but it does. It looks great. The materials that it's made from are absolutely amazing. And the thing about the company is they're very big on sustainability. Their site says that Alter One is a wireless, ultra low profile mechanical keyboard designed and assembled by Electronic Materials Office in London, United Kingdom. And it's composed of premium, sustainable materials, including a polymer made from 50% recycled material. As soon as I took it out of the box, I was immediately impressed. It just feels really good. You can definitely tell the quality and the craftsmanship that went into putting these things together. There's a few things that I'm still getting used to as I just literally opened the box right before I started shooting this video. Now, when you open the box, it's very simple. It just comes with a keyboard and a coiled USB-C cable. And you can go to their website and find the Alter One field manual, and it has pretty much all the information that you'll need. Now, one of the things that I noticed right away was how it sounded. I am so used to the thock sound of the Low-Free Flow that I wasn't expecting the clack sound from the Alter One. Now, since I have just opened this for the first time and I'm using it for the first time, what I've decided to do is I'm going to use it for about 30 days and get used to this different sound and different feeling keyboard because I've become so accustomed to the low free flow, and I love the low free flow. Now remember, this is coming from someone who's just now getting back into mechanical keyboards, and maybe sort of a lot of people may think I'm just now getting into mechanical keyboards, considering the last ones that I used were a very, very long time ago, and the culture wasn't really as prevalent as it is now. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say, I am new to mechanical keyboards, but I have definitely found what I like. And I will say that I went to several stores like Best Buy, Micro Center, and I typed on multiple keyboards that they had on display and even asked some people that were in the aisles what they thought about keyboards. And I got some pretty good advice. Definitely landing on the low free flow. Turns out that that's really what I like. So saying that, I've decided that I'm going to use this Ultra One keyboard for the next 30 days on my main design computer. It's going to be the only keyboard that I use. The smaller 84 key, I am using this for Logic. So I don't use it as much as I use this 100 key one because this is the one that I use for everything from designing to running my blog. This is my main keyboard. So I'm going to put this one aside for a while and I'm just going to use the Ultra One. And I'm gonna use it for 30 days and see if I get used to the clack and see if I love the clack as opposed to the thok of the low free flow. So I will follow up this video to tell you what I think about switching to the clack sound. And on first impressions, they definitely do feel and sound differently. So thanks for watching this video. So check back. I will be doing a follow-up video for this, and I have a Twitch variety content channel, twitch.tv/Yogomi, where I go live every week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.